Gretchen Wilson Talks, the Road New reality show. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The country singer is a tour manager for the 12 artists on the new Blake Shelton and Keith Urban CBS series. Grammy Award winner Gretchen Wilson will hit the road tonight when she joins headliner Keith Urban as tour manager for the new music competition series from CBS, in which 12 emerging singers serve as the opening act for Urban. Then each week, one will be eliminated until the last artist standing wins a slot at Stagecoach, a recording contract, and $250,000. When we first started out with all 12 of the musicians, we actually have some that were singing folk music, we had some that were doing Americana, we had some that were doing straight-up rock and roll. It's not just strictly country music. Wilson tells Parade. These are singer-songwriter musicians. They are absolutely triple threats. They were all pre-selected by the producers, and so they all actually had a bit of something going for them already. Wilson says when she first got hired for the job, she got an email with a description of each of the 12 singers that she would be caroling. But later, when she met them, she could tell that some of them had what it would take to tough it out on the tour, and some of them didn't. A lot of people think I'm this tough bitch, and I am. Sometimes I have to be. That's part of the business. It's part of my life. But the people who know me the best, they know that down deep inside, it doesn't really get any mushier. I will cry at a commercial, Wilson shares. And so, I had to really toe the line with my emotions when it came to being on this show. It was a different experience for me than anything I've ever dealt with because I had to, in real time, sometimes say things to these musicians that I knew were heartbreaking, and I know it was hard for them to hear. Wilson says her job as tour manager didn't deal with some issues that a real-life tour manager has to deal with, like booking flights, or the boozing company, and booking hotel rooms, but rather, she dealt with the band, the artists, their songs, musical instrument issues, even giving them a sip of water before they went on stage. And she says she has Blake Shelton, who is one of the executive producers on the show, to thank for the job. It was Blake, actually, who mentioned my name and said, "You're having trouble finding a tour manager that fits all of the criteria you want. And what I'm hearing you say is that you want somebody who's a little bit tough around the edges, somebody who knows the business, somebody who's done this for a long time, somebody who would have an opinion, but also somebody who's not going to be heartless, somebody who's going to be able to deal with the emotions." Then Blake basically said, "Sounds to me like you're talking about Gretchen Wilson." She's grateful to have experienced it because it provided her the opportunity to work around Shelton and Urban, two tremendous talents, but both so different. You couldn't find two different dudes, but I felt very comfortable in that situation because if you know anything about me, you'll know that I came up with Big and Rich, two of my best friends. So I've kind of always been sandwiched between two very opposite people in my life. I've sort of always been Switzerland, so it felt very comfortable to be with both of them, even though they're so different. Blake is just an incredible human being. He's talented, he's funny, he's personable, and he's just an amazing person to be around. Keith was just so forward and direct and just incredibly focused. Being around him made me want to be a better me, a better human. I want to be more like him, you know. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Voice News 24.